In the past, I've given a lot of grace to reanimator decks as they're sort of the classical understanding of a fair combo deck. The reanimate spell or the reanimate target might both be incredibly broken cards on their own, even as a 2-card combo, incredibly powerful. But the fact that you need that specific 2 cards and also you need them to be in a zone that they don't naturally go to has been a limiting factor that makes the decks inherently more interactive and fair. Ask any reanimator deck how they feel about incidental graveyard hate. And to be honest, a lot of this feeling was buoyed off the fact that since Entomb was printed, Entomb effects have been really quite few and far between. Magic has been loath to remove that last hoop for reanimator decks to jump through so as to maintain the difference between black reanimator effects and green or red sneak attack shenanigans. It genuinely wasn't until I started research for this video on Lively Dirge that I realized that Entomb effects have been increasing in frequency and decreasing in rarity and cost at a frankly alarming rate. Not only do we just have Vile Entomber, a card first printed in Modern Horizons 2 being reprinted into Foundations, but now we have Lively Dirge, arguably one of the best Entomb effects ever printed. We should be totally clear. Entomb, Unmarked Grave, these are classical, clean, simple Entomb effects and are obviously incredibly good because they are incredibly cheap. Lively Dirge is an Entomb for 3 mana. Not great. However, having a Zombify effect stapled to it for an additional 2 mana is insanity. In OTJ Draft and in Standard, Lively Dirge is, it could be a bunch more copies of Superior Spider-Man, except that we specifically need Superior Spider-Man to be cast so that it can then trigger the cast effect of Bringer of the Last Gift. But in older formats, no such design restrictions are in play. Have you pitched your Parhelion 2 and you just need your Greasefang? Well, why don't you put it directly onto the battlefield? Have you pitched a Greasefang and you don't have the Parhelion 2? Search the Parhelion 2, put it in the graveyard, and then resurrect the Greasefang to bring the Parhelion 2 back. Even legacy decks are playing Lively Dirge, putting a Thassa's Oracle into the graveyard, resurrecting exactly Balustrade Spy, and doing the combo. Honestly, it's insane. It's cracked. I can't believe that I learned all of this in the process of looking for a kind of interesting card to talk about in black in OTJ below rare. Even my Commander viewers can get in on the fun. This is game changer level here. We're talking search and play Felidar Guardian, search for the incredible clone Phantasmal Image, and an Orcish Bowmasters to double your war crimes. Honestly, you could sneak this into a lower bracket deck, add a copy of Lively Dirge to pre-constructed Necrons, and trigger Triarch Praetorian from the deck. If I continue listing combos, I'll be here all day, so I'm throwing it to you in the comments. Like and subscribe. I would be lying if I didn't say that I wasn't excited by the concept, the prospect of Entomb effects becoming more widely playable and understood and appreciated for their power. But I was hoping for Vile Entomber to get power crept, or an Entomb card with flashback like we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I would honestly never pitch Lively Dirge as an actual card to be printed. The only thing more unhinged than this card's effect is its flavor text.